I'm with Noah Zamansky, and Noah is the VP of Client Experience at Stitch Fix. He leads both product design, engineering, and algorithms, basically the entire machine that connects humans to clothes. And Stitch Fix actually pioneered the idea of combining human stylists with data science. And now you've launched Stitch Fix Vision, and we'd love to hear about that because I think it's even something that I would take up.
I think I highly recommend it, and it's great to see you, Lee. Shoppers today, we're asking a lot of them, right? And
Yeah,
it's tedious to kind of like endlessly scroll, and that was really what we were trying to reimagine when we launched Vision,
yeah,
which was starting from inspiration and making something magical and fun, and turning that kind of calculus on its head. And so, what Vision is essentially is all you need to do is upload a selfie
yeah.
and a full body image, and we do the rest. We generate images of you in inspirational outfits
Okay.
that are super personalized and are shoppable. So it moves from going to like, hey, that's a cool top on that person to, oh my God, that's a really great outfit of me. And I can visualize it and shop it. And that's really what we're trying to achieve. And behind the scenes, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
We understand your profile and your style preferences. We have our stylist expertise, which we layer in. There's the orchestration of the outfit, the layering, what goes with what.
Yeah,
And there's generation of facial likeness and body type. Multiple images are generated. We have autonomous QA to determine like the best image for you before you even see it.
yeah,
So
wow.
there's dozens and dozens of decisions that are being made before you actually see it seconds later. But the net result is that, hey, this is actually something that's really engaging and fun for our clients.
Yeah,
And we're seeing like our clients are really loving it. They're highly satisfied,
yeah,
and it's sticky. So the clients that use Vision are coming back more frequently,
yeah,
shopping a lot more,
yeah,
and they're sharing it with their friends and family.
yeah. I mean, my use case is my wife, if we're going somewhere important, won't let me pick the clothes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this might solve that where she actually lets me do that. If she
Abs-
sees it, I can send her the image, right? And she can approve.
she can approve. You can
Yeah.
send it to her as well. Yeah.
So it raises a good question. You're getting so good at this. You've always been the poster child for human in the loop.
Yes.
But generative AI is now good enough to style, visualize, and recommend. Where does the human stylist add value now that maybe the algorithms can't replicate? Does that change in the near future?
We are so bullish on AI,
Yeah,
and we've been investing a lot.
yeah,
And the question is always like, what happens with the stylist? But I'll tell you what, we're investing even more in stylists
right.
as well as we invest in the AI. And I'll tell you why is
Yeah,
because, we really feel that the human connection is irreplaceable.
yeah,
And I can give you some examples. Over the last 18 months, we've learned a lot. We've increasingly shining the spotlight on our stylists. We launched stylist profiles so clients can really connect with their stylist and understand who is the person behind the scenes
yeah,
that's actually delivering such a great experience. What are their interests? What's their expertise? And then we recently launched Connect, which is a chat-based platform,
yeah,
which clients can connect with their stylist and ask them about upcoming events. Hey, I'm going to eTail West. I need an outfit.
yeah,
Or I've got a question about this jacket. What would go well with it? Upload a picture and send it to your stylist.
yeah, yeah,
And so those those connections right now are really what is driving the entire experience's core. We have so many stylists, and they're amazing. They're living great experiences. The
yeah,
more we invest in AI, the bigger the opportunity we find is that it's saving our clients and our stylists time,
yeah,
but the stylists are actually spending more time connecting with our clients. And I don't know. I
yeah.
mentioned in the panel about our client Jenna, who's gone through a body transformation journey,
Mm,
powered by GLP-1 medications,
yeah,
and she messaged her stylist and said, "Hey, thank you so much for helping me through this wardrobe
yeah,
refresh. Um, you've helped me you've given me the confidence to make me buy nice things again."
yeah,
And
wow.
so like that's the kind of connection that you just
Yeah,
can't replace it with AI.
we can, yeah.
And so that's how we're moving forward is investment in AI,
Mm.
but really working to build out our humans in the loop and our stylists.
Yeah, that's great to hear. And then it's a very balanced approach in leveraging where they're experts and you can't replace humans.
Yes.
Let's talk about kind of operations now. So what you're doing for the customers is great in leveraging AI. How are you using data in your decisions from marketing investment to deciding logistics?
Yeah.
Does that operate within Stitch Fix?
Yes. So we're very experimentation driven
Right,
culture. We do thousands of experiments each year.
right.
Um, and we're so that really it drives a lot of decision making. But I will say this is that it's not a blind kind of decision.
Mm.
What I've learned over the past few years and the philosophy that we really take on at Stitch Fix is like, hey, if something's not testing well, it's not we don't immediately just kill it,
Yeah, yeah,
right? Because sometimes it's like not the second or the third try that actually something worked, but the fifth
yeah,
and the sixth that or the 10th
yeah,
iteration that you actually get something to get the signal that you're looking to get.
yeah,
And so that's where we need to have conviction, and where we have strong conviction about the client need. It always comes back to that client need,
yeah, yeah,
what we're trying to solve. Um, we will stick with it. Of course, if we iterate and give it the good try enough times that we're like, hey, this is really not working for our clients, we will use client metrics, client satisfaction, client behavioral
yeah,
metrics as the North Star. They're like directionally seeing something clearly stat sig that is not heading in the right direction. We make that decision quickly,
yeah,
but we do hold in and try to iterate
yeah.
where we do have conviction, which is often
Great. Yeah. So lots of experimentation, but North Star, does it help the customer? And then
always.
backing out from that into how you make decisions.
I feel like that can never like lead us wrong
Yeah.
astray,
Yeah.
right? Because you're always, sometimes you're trading off revenue versus margin or this or
Yeah.
that. But at the end of the day, it's the client satisfaction, their behaviors. Are they happy?
Yeah.
How do you measure happy customers?
Yeah.
And that's something that we do with Vision too. We ask like, hey, do you like the image?
Yeah. Yeah.
And if we do, that's great, and that gives us a positive signal. But if we don't, we ask why.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that's really what like allows us to build that feedback loop and get better.
Yeah.
And all those data points are gold
Yeah.
for
That
us.
actually go. Yeah. I get
Yeah,
that. And then it feels like the marketing world of algorithms swapping on social media to content really suits what you're doing with the product. It's like
absolutely.
it's such a visual product and it's called vision. It
Yes.
feels like social media now can be even more of a tool for what you're doing and reaching your customers.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
And we launched the sharing feature with Visions
yeah,
to build that social
yeah,
uh, connection and virality, and
yeah,
we're seeing so much sharing because,
right,
like you said, with your like you want to share that with your loved ones, your friends and
yeah,
family. Hey, like we look at like kind of styling and shopping as a team sport. It was always best when
yeah,
you're getting that interaction, and so we're really pleased. We're seeing everything that we want to see with that. The social interaction. Not only is the inspiration creating that kind of that, let's say, product led kind of growth loop,
mm,
where clients are sharing with their friends and family, and then they're engaged with the Stitch Fix. They're like, hey,
yeah,
I want to try this,
yeah,
and then they're converting themselves.
yeah.
So we're seeing that lead to a flywheel.
I love it. We've got some kind of rapid fire questions for you now for them. They're typically yes or no answers, but
Yeah,
please feel free to elaborate.
sure.
Um, so the first is Gen AI virtual try on. Is it a real unlock for conversion or is it still a novelty and you're experimenting?
Yeah, I think it's a very different answer 6 months ago than
Yeah,
today.
yeah,
It's very real.
yeah,
It's real client satisfaction, happy
yeah,
clients, excited clients, and it's converting to real dollars.
yeah,
So very much real.
yeah. It's a complete
It's very
product.
real.
It's working. It's
Yes,
generating revenue. Yeah,
fully.
yeah.
Yes.
The next one is subscription models in fashion. Are customers fatigued or is the model just evolving?
It's a great question. The way we think about it is we're definitely evolving. If you look at, our model, we talked about vision a lot, like
Yeah,
that is blurring the lines between, personal style and the subscription, right?
yeah,
And we are constantly evolving our experience. Over the last 18 months,
yeah,
we've launched a feature which allows you to add an item to the Fix.
yeah,
So we're giving more agency to our clients, and like clients are loving that. They're saying
yeah,
like, "Hey, I love I love this jacket,
Yeah.
style it for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it.
And we are building in a lot more flexibility.
Right.
The whole key for us is like, is getting that head to toe outfit for our
Mm.
clients, right?
Yeah.
And especially with our women's clients, there's like a
Yeah.
whole world out there of
Yeah.
accessories. And so we're experimenting with like larger fixed formats, like 8 items, building out that flexibility. And so, where we were a few years ago, a very standard kind of subscription, to something that is evolving and blurring
Yeah.
the lines between, you know, um, just like inspired shopping and having your stylist style you. So that's the
Yeah.
exciting thing.
Yeah. Love it. And then the personalization paradox. So the customers actually want to be surprised and you come up with the ideas, or they want complete control and know what they want. Is it either or? Is it
We're it we have both.
right?
A lot of our clients love just the surprise,
Right.
and they're kind of like we'll
That would
say
be me. I'm like, someone else do it because I never get it right. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and just go into autopilot and
Yeah.
have that like surprise and delight, the
Yeah.
magic moment. And a lot of our clients are once they like, also many of our clients, once they kind of learn their personal style and like
Mm.
are working with a stylist for a while,
Right.
that's where they are starting to feel more confident
Yeah.
and want more agency and
Yeah. Yeah.
control.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so we have a lot of our clients that are really, want those things, want to like send something to their stylist or, chat with their stylist and say like, hey, I'm really thinking about this. What do you think? And so we have to meet them where they are. And so there isn't a single answer to that one.
Yeah, it really makes me think education. If I think of people love to go to wine tastings to learn about why, it's the same with clothes. Most of us
Absolutely.
know nothing.
Yeah.
And you can imagine a stylist is really educating to the point where you're then confident and have some competence.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, you may start with like the single
yeah,
wine, for example.
yeah,
I was very much the same way when the reason I joined Stitch Fix is because I was a client
yeah,
and I had that magic moment
yeah,
and I discovered Viore through my
yeah,
stylist.
yeah,
And I was like, oh, I love this brand.
yeah,
And so
yeah,
like I went in and then I shopped on Freestyle, our
yeah,
personalized shopping experience. And
yeah,
it's very much like, getting to a world of wine like style where, it is an education.
yeah,
That's a great way to think about it.
yeah. Um, and then Stitch Fix versus the algo-driven fast fashion players like Shine.
Yeah.
Is it a different game, or are you converging in that space?
I I think it's a different game.
Mm.
Like, I think our clients are, looking for, confidence and convenience and inspiration,
Yeah,
and they want the strength and the power of our stylists to help them get there.
yeah,
And so I'm not saying never,
yeah,
but I think it's a different client mindset that folks are going to Shein or
yeah,
Temu or fast fashion.
yeah.
Um, and so I think it's a different client.
Got it.
Yeah.
Um, and then from you, really, you're leading through what is an amazing technical transformation in all our lives, and you're right in the middle of it and leveraging it. And actually, this is the third year of a turnaround where Stitch Fix is going into its growth mode. So, how are you keeping with all that noise, your team focused? Is there a book that's helped you think about leading through uncertainty, or something on resilience, or other things you've brought into how you work that keeps
Yeah.
you resilient?
It,
Um,
it's a great question, and the exciting thing about this transformation is the stage that we're in.
yeah,
We have to be very focused on fundamentals, retail
yeah,
fundamentals. We're a retailer and
yeah,
deliver great experiences and optimize the funnel and do all
yeah,
those things.
yeah,
But we have to really, we're investing a lot in innovation.
yeah,
But yeah, to your question around like what's helped me is it comes back to first principles for me. I really love the Marty Kagan books,
right, yeah,
Inspired and Empowered.
yeah,
And he really brings it back to the importance of the client, of the customer, and being very clear on OKRs or the objectives, and empowering cross-functional product teams in the product model to
yeah,
go after a customer problem
yeah,
and an objective, but not be so defined by the solution.
yeah,
And
yeah,
because in an experimentation-based culture, you learn and you have to like let yourself have that iteration time.
yeah,
So iterate quickly and experiment. And so
yeah,
it's been super inspirational. I listen to it all the time. I
yeah,
reread them
yeah.
in the car, listen to them.
Well,
So
I
yeah,
get our sponsor, Phosphor, actually, Dom Devlin, the CPO.
yeah,
He trains it to all his teams. He lives and breathes
yes,
it because it's exactly that. It's like if you start with the customer's problem, with an open mind to the solution, you're probably going to be able to help them.
And
Yeah,
and I think it's still,
yeah,
I think it's still relevant today, Lee, right?
yeah,
Even as
yeah,
things are moving so quickly.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
very
if anything,
relevant.
the product manager can get even closer to the customer
Yes,
themselves,
yes,
spin up MVPs themselves, really get the customer touch on it before any engineering.
of course. Yeah,
Yeah, has
it's
to happen.
exciting,
Yeah,
and that's what's exciting is like the creativity can come with the tools now. The engineers can, experiment with UX.
yeah,
The product managers, as you're saying, can
yeah,
build and prototype.
yeah,
You know, testing, prototypes. So
yeah.
super exciting.
Well, it's been great having Noah with us. Thank you so much for stopping and chatting.
Thank
Much
you, Lee.
appreciated. And then I'm definitely going to give the Vision product a go. It sounds like it's exactly what I need. Thank you.
Give us a try. Thank you,
Yes,
Lee.
thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.